Thursday nights at 7 p.m. right here on KXVS, the voice of Stockton.
This is Miriam, and you're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton.
You know what I got? I got a picture of his face with the little pillow on, the sleep face, and we're in Chicago.
Are they already in Chicago?
The one and only Leo Biaz. Hey, Leo.
I'm excited to be back, my man. It was 9 days in Vegas. We got stuck in the desert, and we had a little hangover remix out there, man.
I wore a wig to school once, and they said no headgear was allowed.
How did
Spiderweb
was it
tights.
Obvious that it was a wig?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was having fun.
Wig.
See, this is exactly why we have them on the show, and this is what makes them fun.
You're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton, 92.1 FM.
Do you want to relive the golden days of Stockton? Join Nate Knott on Stockton Alive every first and third Monday at 6 p.m. Tune into thevoiceofstockton.org.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. Julie Dameron, local veterinarian for over 20 years. I am so excited about my new radio show, Tales and Tips, on Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. on Facebook, YouTube, Voice of Stockton, and KXVS Radio. I will discuss relevant issues affecting animals and pet owners today, how to avoid common problems, and how to extend the quality of life for your cherished companions. As a community advocate, I will also discuss important social issues that affect our city. I plan to showcase organizations and heroes who are doing amazing things to help others. Remember to tune in every Tuesday morning at 10, starting soon.
My name is Josh, and you're listening to KXVS, the voice of Stockton, 92.1 FM. Catch us live on Facebook, YouTube, and the TuneIn app.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program do not necessarily reflect those of KXVS, the voice of Stockton, or its parents, affiliates, management, and staff.
Da 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 da, shabba da do da da da, shabba da dee da da da, shabba da dee da do da da da, shabba da dee da da da, shabba da be da do da da da, shabba da beat da da da, yeah, shabba da dee da, said to buy is good.
The voice of Stockton on KXVS presents Women in Business with your host, Chef Tobias Cooks.
Kitchen conversation.
Uh-oh. Is this kitchen conversation?
Yeah.
Chef, I got the Women in Business show going.
Oh, no, it's Women in Business. You're right.
Okay. Women in Business conversation with your, you wish was in your kitchen chef, Tobias Cooks.
Yes, look at me all mixed up on the days. Tomorrow is Kitchen Conversation, our Thanksgiving show. But today is Women in Business. Yes, Women in Business.
Part 2.
With Chef Tobias Cooks, Part 2. Yes, thank you for coming on. Please visit The Voice of Stockton. You can visit thevoiceofstockton.com. You go onto The Voice of Stockton YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Please click share and donate. You can also see me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you for coming back. Today's show is about Chef Tobias Cooks and cannolis. Yeah.
Where's my sound effects? Oh my
goodness. So here it is.
The cannolis are back.
Yes, the cannolis are back after 1 year. The cannolis are back.
You know, they know we're going live. I'm just hoping that they don't start beating down the door.
Yes. So, all right. So we're going to get into that. This is going to be a really quick show. I love that.
The crowd is going nuts.
All right, so here it is. I never really did a show that just talked about myself. I've always done shows to host other people. I always believe that if you put people first, if you serve people first, and then all those rewards would just come back to you. Sometimes you do have to kick down the door and take it, though.
It's all right, but you live in proof of that.
Yes,
both
yes,
work.
Yes, they do. They both work. Absolutely. Okay, so cannolis. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So Chef Tobias cooks. Cannoli started for me actually when I was really young. I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Okay.
And in the San Francisco Bay Area, I also grew up in Louisiana as well, but there was no cannoli in Louisiana.
No, it's a cannoli-free zone.
Yes, it is. So
they got other stuff.
Yes, when I came to California as a young girl, I discovered the cannoli, and I've just been obsessed with the cannoli ever since. Fast forward, 37 years old, pregnant with my 4th child.
Who you named Cannoli?
Yes.
No.
I actually named him after a Iron Chef.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I named my 4th child after Iron Chef Sakai, Japanese Iron Chef. Yes.
Sakai.
Yes, Sakai. Yes, and it means bountiful tree. That's his name, Bountiful
beautiful,
Tree.
Beautiful.
Yes, so
may he be prosperous.
Yes, he will be. Yes, that's a whole nother story.
All right.
He's in a STEM program now, so he is
a stem from a tree.
Yes, so he is definitely going to be prosperous. Exactly. So I was 37 years old, pregnant with my 4th child. I went back to college. Before that, I was a social worker. I worked for the county. Worked my way up to caseworker, social worker. 37 years old, with my 4th child, I went back to culinary school. Something I always wanted to do since I was the age of 19 years old. I wanted to be a chef. Wow. So I catered my first event when I was 14.
Really?
Yes, I catered my first event when I was 14, 19. I wanted to be a chef. It didn't work out for me. Life got in the way. Fast forward, 37 years old, went to culinary school. I graduated at 41 years old.
All right.
I graduated with my culinary certificate, and I graduated being a pastry chef as well. So I spent the 3 years in school at Delta Community College. I took all the programs, every last class that they offered for culinary and nutrition, and earned myself a certificate in both, so culinary arts and pastry. So what happened was I was in culinary school. I was in the baking program. I really was not interested in baking because I was like, I already know how to bake. I already know how to bake. I already know how to bake.
Okay.
But I was in a class one time, and what happened was the young lady was mixing eggs and butter and sugar, and she stopped. And I'm like, wait a minute. You gotta go until it's white. Like, you gotta keep, and I was saying, you gotta keep mixing it until it's white. And then at that moment, I was like, girl, what are you playing? Go ahead and be a baker. Like, why are you playing these games? So shout out to Chef Halabecky for his class. So anyway, Chef Halabecky had cannoli on the menu. I walked in 6 o'clock in the morning. He had cannoli up there. My heart stopped. I said, are we making cannolis? He was like, we absolutely are. I was like, oh my God, I just wanted to cry.
Yes.
Because I've been obsessed with the cannoli since I was a little girl, coming from going to the San Francisco Bay Area.
Looking at a cannoli, it looks simple, but you also are confused. Like, how do you make this?
Yeah, that is the trick.
How do you make this
So
thing?
What happened was,
so fluffy.
I hopped on, I was in one group. So I swindled. That's a
culinary term.
Yeah, that's a
it usually takes a wire whisk.
Yeah,
to
culinary street term. I swindled myself to the next group and forced them to take me. Shout out to Otis. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to
that kind
Carolyn.
of swindling might take a long wooden spoon.
Yes, so I kind of forced them to take me into their group. So I abandoned my last group.
Oh no!
And I went to that group because they were the ones that were assigned the cannoli.
Wait a minute. Okay.
How dare they get signed the cannoli?
What were you assigned? Like butter?
No, we were doing cakes. I already know how to make a cake.
No. That was not exciting for you.
So I swindled myself into the group. We ended up making cannolis, learned how to make the cannoli. I took it a step further, and mastered the cannoli. Let me tell you, it took me 2 years. 2 years to learn how to make a cannoli. It was not easy. 2 years of training on how to make a cannoli. I know some people like, why will it take so long? Because it does take a very long time, especially if you want to perfect it your way, or if you have an idea, or if you have a taste that you want it to be, if you want it to be a certain texture, if you want it to, whatever it is. So within the 2 years of me mastering the cannoli, I had plenty of people that they let me what's the word, try it on them.
Yeah.
They were my
your
cannoli
experiment.
dummies.
They're your test subjects.
Shout out to Yvonne, who was one of them. She actually took pictures of my first cannoli. Yvonne Trevina, I saw she came out to my home when I made cannolis, and she took pictures of the very, very first cannolis that I made. I had lots of people that supported me, that purchased the cannolis from me. Some people's like, nope, this ain't it. This ain't it. Yes, I had.
This a can almost.
Yes, and I grew a fan base of cannoli customers.
Yes.
So then about.
So your early like test subjects. Because you were making cannolis, and they were the samplers.
They were the samplers.
They were the tasters.
Yes.
So I'm just like, afterwards, once you got it right, did they all have to like get a gym membership? I mean, did they? Because
they get cannolis delivered to them.
One time I ate one of your cannolis, and I didn't realize I was done with it until I bit my finger. I was like, this cannoli was way too short. Do you have like a foot long cannoli? Is there?
No, I do not have a foot long cannoli.
That's the thing.
That might be something I'm gonna think about.
That's the family cannoli.
So within the 2 years of me practicing the cannoli, I ended up with 30 flavors.
Wow.
30 flavors of cannolis.
Yes.
Let me tell you, I have dyed a cannoli, literally dyed it. Changed the color. I did it for Pride. Shout out to Pride Stockton.
You had a rainbow cannoli.
Yes, Pride Stockton 2 years ago. Wow. I was one of the featured chefs, and I had color cannolis for them. I had purple cannolis, green cannolis, red cannolis, and Nicholas Hatton.
I've never seen that.
Shout out to Nicholas Hatton for letting me do it. He just was overjoyed,
of course,
of it, and it was just a huge hit at Pride. Ever since then, I've been doing birthday cannolis. I've had kids say that they want the pink cannoli or they want the purple cannoli, and the thing is, now I have like 2 kids that started out with me, and they're like, they weren't quite kids, but now they're like young adults. And they're like, where's my cannolis at? And I'm like, oh my God, my babies, my cannoli babies.
My cannoli babies.
Yes. So anyway, the cannoli have really taken my career places that I could not imagine it to be. I've been able to be on the cover of magazines because of my cannoli.
People know you from
TV
the cannoli.
For my cannoli, yes. I was featured on Fox 40 for my cannolis. Yeah. The food channel came by my cafe.
That's no small thing.
Yeah, because of the cannoli.
It's the food
senators,
network.
Politicians, athletes. I've catered privately for a few celebrities, local celebrities, other celebrities, because of the cannoli.
I hear the next administration you're going to be in the White House with your cannoli.
Yes, 2028.
Okay.
2028 is when I am scheduled to go.
You're going to be the White House cannoli.
They don't know it yet.
They don't
know it yet, but they will know.
You got to give them a heads up because they got all that national security stuff.
Yes, they will know in 2028 when the U-Haul pulls up the cannoli. But anyway, so just to let you know, I wanted to do this just to kind of introduce myself because it occurred to me that I've never introduced myself to people on this show. So Chef Tobias came about when I was 41 years old and I graduated from culinary school. And I remember when I was on a cover of a magazine and at Her Life, and I did this wonderful tribute to my grandmother because my grandmother was my grandmother, my stepfather, and my mother.
Yeah.
are the three people that's why I am a chef to this day. Because of them, that gave me that encouragement and also gave me a way into becoming a chef, to becoming who I am. So not only am I a chef, but I bring all of my experiences, because you have to remember, I became a chef professionally at 41 years old. But before that, I worked. Yeah. I worked as a caseworker, and I went to college. So I'm bringing all of my knowledge, all of my experience with me. So when I talk about business, when I talk about motivation, when I talk about encouragement, when I talk about inspiration, I'm giving you a piece of myself over my 25-year career. And it just so happens that my second career ended up for me to become a chef, which is something that I've always wanted to do. So when I give you this information and when I'm on here telling you these things, I'm telling you from my own personal experience of working for the past 25 years. I understand what it's like trying to go to college. I understand what it's like being a wife, being a mother. I understand just about anything that you could think of in this life I've been through. And my message today, my mission today is to encourage and motivate and inspire. And also do it through the cannoli. Yes. All right. So I'm having my cannoli event. I had the first cannoli day here in Stockton. Yeah. June 2016. I'm going to pull up that video and pull that video out. Yes. I had the first cannoli day. I was on television because of that cannoli day. Wow. I also was featured on a magazine because of Cannoli Day. I was the only one that had the Cannoli Day here in Stockton. So I usually do cannolis around the holidays because I have 30 flavors of them. So next week, November 20th, November 21st at Blackwater Cafe, because we want to support our local businesses. So I am supporting the local business by having my pop-up there. I will be having a pop-up there. You have to text me to order your cannolis. So far, I'm halfway through them. I don't know. My arm is going to be in a cast.
No.
By the time it comes. But all the information is on here. You can text me your order. The flavors I'm going to have is pumpkin cheesecake cannoli, cannoli, coffee cannoli, chocolate almond cannoli, original rum flavor cannoli, lemon ricotta cannoli. So those are my chosen flavors for the Thanksgiving festivities.
Now you before the show started, you said that people are going to be able to choose their shell.
Yeah, and the shells. Thank you. I'm going to have white chocolate shells, plain shells, and chocolate shell. My chocolate shell, I use 4 different types of chocolate. I use 4 different types of chocolate to blend my chocolate, especially dip my shells
quadruple
in chocolate.
X chocolate.
I remember I was hired 2 years ago by someone I can't say because I have confidentiality
secret
contracts.
Hires, right?
Yeah, but they hired me and I dipped the shell in chocolate and then sprinkled it with 24 karat gold flakes.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow. Do you got any of them left?
No.
You did. You took it. You had to cash it though.
Yes.
I had to cash. I need to cash this cannoli.
I had made 150 of those.
Oh my goodness!
For a signature event that I did 2 years ago. I don't even have any pictures of it.
Wow!
So you just gonna have to believe me because I said so.
But they got their nutrients on though. They got that gold
gold
vitamin.
Well, the person I did it for was an athlete. They don't want people to know they was picking out on cannolis.
Right. Now, there's an upside and a downside to your cannoli adventure, chef.
Yes.
I have, obviously the upside is that you have become well known in our area somehow, has gained fame from these cannolis. The La Dolce Vita shop was your jump off point, and everyone knew that you could get cannoli there. But there's actually, I ran into a number of people who really hadn't experienced the cannoli before you.
Yes.
And so it was a new experience for them. I'm from the Bay Area, so of course I've had cannolis. I never went out and bought a cannoli. It was always like something where there was cannolis there, and I got to eat one.
Yes.
But what happened is you actually messed people up, because I've heard from more than one person that they've eaten cannolis elsewhere and they don't like those cannolis. They said, this is a cannoli? This is not a cannoli. Chef Tobias Cooks makes the only recognizable, accepted cannoli for many people who have had your cannoli. So it's like it's a win, but also once you've had Chef Cook's cannolis, you might not really want other cannolis. You might be like, you might get cannoli conceited. Have a little start having this cannoli pride.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I have had lots of people that have been to Italy. They've been to Italy, and they've said,
which is where cannolis come from.
They said, I've never had a cannoli like your cannoli before. It doesn't even look like the traditional cannoli.
No, you have a signature cannoli.
Yes, it's a signature cannoli.
That's why this is a signature cannoli event.
It took me 2 years to perfect this particular cannoli.
Have you had? Because I know that y'all are competitive in this industry.
Very competitive.
I'm wondering, have you had any copycat cannolis?
Yes, I've actually had people take my pictures before
and try to reverse engineer the cannoli from the picture.
Yes, from the pictures.
They need to take a bite.
That's why I know. That's why you don't see me post too many pictures. And if I do pictures, now I put Chef Tobias Cooks in the middle of the picture.
Good. So people don't.
Yes.
So you don't see your cannoli picture on somebody else's advertising.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because they don't make them.
And also, I've had Italian grandmothers before. I had 3 Italian grandmothers actually come to my cafe before, and I had they came to my cafe, ordered the cannoli. They came back to my cafe, and I closed my cafe, and they were in the kitchen with me.
Wow!
Like literally in the kitchen with me, and we were going through the cannoli and things of that nature.
We're talking about veritable experts in cannoli.
Yes. And one of them, bless her soul, she passed away about a year ago. So I've had people. I've had trust me. I especially when I was featured on the food show. I had all kinds of people say negative things and bad things, and and especially I'm black. I'm a black girl, and I'm making cannoli. My head is wrapped up. And
it's hard to.
I'm very ethnic.
Right. The article had pictures in it.
Yes, exactly. And so I've been attacked on those levels before. But this is why I encourage people and I motivate people and I tell people, just go for your dream.
Right.
Just go for it.
Right.
If it's something that you're good at, then go for it. California, we ripped off the taco. Look, we're one of the most famous states for tacos and pizzas and hot dogs and hamburgers.
Right.
And they don't even have meat in them.
Right. Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, and we're famous for vegan tacos and vegan pizza. You
Right.
know, who knows?
Right. We are famous for Korean barbecue tacos.
We are very famous. We're very innovative.
You heard I got excited about that.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
I see that. That's okay.
Sorry
I might do a barbecue Korean cannoli. How about that?
I never heard of that.
But you know what it is? This is it.
Okay.
I realized when I was a young girl that this is something that I liked. And I liked it, and I went to Little Italy when I was younger, and I liked it. It just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I got a great Italian auntie somewhere.
I was thinking.
I don't know.
Because you know how people like to make you honorary members of the community. I just can totally imagine that. These 3 Italian grandmothers probably just claimed you.
Yes. Well, they wanted to make sure. That I was doing it right. But I'm gonna do it my way.
Did they leave satisfied though?
I guess. Yeah. The mafia didn't come back after me.
Okay, then you must be all right.
Nobody had a dead fish for me.
Because like when Bruce Lee, when he was teaching kung fu, they came to stop him.
They did. I didn't have a dead fish at my cafe door.
There you go.
So, and my cafe's even was named La Dolce Vita.
It was.
I mean, my name itself, Tobias.
Yeah.
Is a very European name. So
it's well connected.
It is what it is.
Yes, it's all over.
Yeah, but this is my passion. This is what I want to do. And I'm excited for 2019 for the cannoli.
We are super excited that you're having a signature cannoli event. You've been doing the show all year.
Yes.
And every episode, people bring up the cannolis. They're like, yeah, that's great. Where the cannolis?
That is so true.
Right? Every episode,
That
read the
is
comments.
So true.
And somewhere in there is going to be like, what's up with the cannoli?
It's so true. It's pretty much every
those
episode.
hoagies are nice. Do you got any
those
cannoli hoagies?
Oh my God. And someone did that to me on the hoagies. It was like, yeah, the hoagies is cool, but where's the cannoli?
Where's the cannoli?
I'm like, come on. I have other talents. I can cook.
But your cannoli, though, that's a
like,
secret, though. You can't do a show on how to make your cannoli.
I can cook. I can really cook.
I see.
Okay? But people don't care about that. They're like, it's fine. Cook. Where's the cannoli?
That's nice.
I get that all the time. We're in the middle of talking about something that's very important to the community.
Yes.
And they like, Chef, where the cannoli? I'm like,
yes. You're talking about, important event, and, we're talking about.
There's more parts of me than the cannoli. Mm-hmm. But, so.
We'll have to. We know you.
Yes.
But other people, that's new information to them.
Yes.
They're like, wait, she does stuff other than cannoli?
Yes.
That's how I know her.
Yes, I know
But now,
her.
since that's how you know her, you get a chance to, if you haven't met her, it's a meet and greet.
It's a meet and greet.
But more powerful than the attraction of a meet and greet.
No one is coming there for the meet and greet. No one's coming there to meet and greet me. Everyone's going to do this. And that's it.
That's it. They give you like the peace, the high five, and and then they're gonna have to watch their fingers.
Yes,
because you might bite them.
So please support the Blackwater Cafe. It's very important that we support our local businesses. I will be there November 20th, 21st. You can get on the Chef Tobias Cooks. It's a signature cannoli event by Chef Tobias Cooks.
That's next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Next Tuesday and Wednesdays. I will have them packed for you for your Thanksgiving. Just take them home.
Is Thanksgiving next week?
Yes, it is. Thanksgiving's next week.
It seemed like it's a week early.
No, it's next week.
Oh man, November's a crazy
month.
So
you need to get your tofu before it sells out.
Man, I already came up off the tofu, and I'm ready to do my veggie meatloafs. And I got those holiday loaves I was telling you about. That it's like fake turkey for my peoples who miss the texture. I don't need the texture, but some of my folks they gotta have it.
Oh no! All right, Chef Tobias Cooks here.
Wait, pre-order you said.
Pre-order. Please text.
Can we give the text number? I know they can look at the link.
Yeah, you can look at the comments. Look at the thing. You'll see the number
both
there.
Both on the YouTube and the Facebook video. It has the featured flavors as well as text
pumpkin
your order.
Cheesecake, coffee.
Chocolate almond, original rum, lemon ricotta, in your choice of chocolate, white chocolate, or plain shells, all handmade by the chef herself. That's what I put on there. Is that right?
Yes.
All right.
It's true.
That's exciting.
It's not real rum. Let's just get that.
Okay.
I can do the real rums one, but for liquor license, we can't do it.
That's the New Year's Eve cannolis.
No, that's my eggnog cannoli.
What?
Yeah, I do.
Is that happening?
Yes, I do an eggnog
Chef,
cannoli.
hold on.
Yes.
Wow, we're gonna have.
It
sounds like we're gonna have more cannoli shows before the year's up.
I don't know, because I'm booked in other places. I have other places that book me for cannoli events.
Dang. Well, you know what? You could always when you do that booking. There's this thing called a Ziploc bag.
Yeah. I love the Ziploc bag.
You know what I'm saying? If you bring back, a original rum cannoli with a pumpkin cheesecake, coffee, almond, original, lemon, ricotta, chocolate, white chocolate, plain cannoli. I'll take it.
Yes, I love the Ziploc bag. We all love the Ziploc bag.
Yes.
But for Christmas, I do the eggnog cannoli with rum. And
ooh.
Yeah.
Man, that's too creative.
But Thanksgiving, we're going to do pumpkin.
Ooh.
Yes. Pumpkin cheesecake.
Just in time for the new edition of Cannoli Magazine.
Yeah.
No, is that a magazine? I just made it up.
You giving away all my secrets. You giving away all my secrets.
Man, they need to get a copy. You can get your fresh copy. It's an edible version. Blackwater Cafe.
Yes.
Next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yes.
What time of the day can they show
11 a.m. I'm going to start at 11. Please text your orders. Please
text your order. Go to the
text.
description. Find the text message.
Yes.
We're not going to blast it on the air because, Chef is, she's a professional.
And I'm going to use this for promotions again.
All right.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Chef Tobias Cooks here. Remember, you can make all your dreams come true. If you want to become a chef, become a chef. If you want to become Bruce Lee, become Bruce Lee.
Do it.
Whatever you want to do, you have one life to live and live it well. And I'm going to live mine with the cannoli. All right. Chef Tobias Cooks with the voice of Stockton. I will see you the week after next. Come on down, meet and greet me at the signature cannoli event.
da 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 da, shabadi da do da da da, shadabada dee da da da, shadalada dee da do da da da, shadabada dee da da da, shadabada be da do da da da, shadabada beat da da da, yeah, shadabada dee da, shatubai.